Hi, this is Bill, and welcome to the channel. If this is your first time dropping by our channel, we discuss a variety of topics from stock and real estate investments to college football. If you like the channel, please give us a like and consider subscribing. Today, we are focusing on real estate and some unwanted guests. As we approach Halloween, we found that we have been invaded by some unwanted seasonal guests, a colony of bats. Thankfully, they did not get into the attic area above the living area, but they did form a nest or roost in the facade above the front door, and they have to go.
You can see that there's some bats that are flying into their new home, the new bat cave, and they're circling around this oak tree here in the front yard. Not a whole lot of them this morning. We've seen a lot more, but you can see that they're on their way home as the sun comes up. So we've had to call some folks out to take a look at this situation and give us an estimate on how much it's going to cost to get rid of the bats. And we're going to be evaluating those and making a decision and getting this done promptly. Actually, there are only a certain period of time during the year that you can address bats. Otherwise, when they're in their mating season, you're unable to touch them. So this is another issue that one of our properties has come up with, and we're going to be addressing that, and it should be very interesting on how we're able to get rid of all these guys. But take a look at them. The area that they're going in is right above the front door here in the front on the right hand side is where they're, also on the left hand side, but the right hand side mainly is where they're going in.
These guys are almost blind and fly around with reckless abandon directed by smell. In leaving the house at dawn, I seemed to pick up employment as an air traffic controller, but I could not direct them away from their roost. If these bats get near you, they have a mean streak and can bite you, but potential health risk is low and easily preventable. However, a bat that has bitten someone must be tested. A bite from any wild or unfamiliar mammal should always be taken very seriously. Always consult with your doctor or state local health department. We contacted about 5 companies and received estimates for extraction, ranging from $1,000 to $3,000. Given the bats are protected and need to be handled with care, the expense range appeared reasonable. Before we get over to see how we dealt with the bats, if you enjoyed the presentation, please consider giving us a like and subscribing to our channel. So our objective with the bats is to get them out safely and to keep them out permanently. So what do we do?
So we contracted the bat company to come out here today, and they were here, and you can see right above the facade here at the front door, they've installed 2 little things, and we'll get closer up here so you can see. But right here, this is a trap, really, for the bats. They're going to fly out of there and go about their business, and then when they come back, they can't get back in there. So they're going to be, oh my gosh, we have to go find a new home. And he said it takes about a week to get them to where they know they're not going to be back here. Going to have to find somewhere else. So this is what we're looking at, and it takes about a week. So we'll see how that goes.
These tubes installed on the exterior entrance are called exclusion tubes, which are one-way devices allowing the bats easy exit and no re-entry. This seems among the most efficient and safest options for all involved. Now, it is Halloween, and it would be really cool for the local trick-or-treaters to encounter a colony of bats, but we aren't getting that real with our decorative plans.
You can see that they're flying around out here. They're trying to get back up into that spot, but it's blocked. They cannot get in there. They'll be making their way to a new home here soon. But we can see that they've attempted on both sides to get into that little hole. They're unable to do so. No doubt frustrating them. But we got to get these people off to a new home, these bats. Coming up on Halloween, and this is not going to be a cave.
We have heard that we are not the first house in our development of approximately 35 homes to have bats unexpectedly visit, so it's possible they simply travel down the road to a new destination. But we have no idea. Their new home could be 500 feet or 2 miles away. Who knows? It has been a week, and it is an uneventful dawn with no bat activity visible. So it appears we have been successful. We have gone a couple days and there's no sign of the bats, so our work is complete. We did receive a 1-year warranty, so if they arrive again, we will go back to square one. But again, the bats are no longer flying around their old home, and we appear to have been successful in extracting them. So our interaction with a colony of bats is over. It was interesting, and an expense we certainly could have done without, but we will chalk it up to one of the many learning experiences property owners deal with. So this Halloween, we will not be providing the bats a cave to scare all the trick-or-treaters, or ghosts or goblins for that matter. Happy Halloween, everyone! We hope you enjoyed our bat adventure. Please leave a comment if you've run into bats in your travels. We'd like to hear about it. Please feel welcome to follow us on Facebook at Pelican Properties. Thank you so much for watching.